This is Blisso, and I'm Vic. Come along for the ride as we explore in our old patrol we call Old Mac. Come with us and discover the best camping and swimming spots Australia has to offer, and check out the secret spots we find, and become a part of our Old Mac crew.
How cool is that?
It's really beautiful.
Lovely, isn't it?
It is really nice.
Well, look who got lonely and joined me. Our finest hour, but some of the things you got to do when you travel Australia. You know, right there. And I wasn't quick enough to catch her.
My turn.
Hey?
Hello.
Yeah, it's great.
We do take it in turns
We do.
because it's not pleasant, but
No,
it's more pleasant than doing away under a tree, so.
exactly. But anyway, we're at Streaky Bay. They offer a dump point and free water. So what more can you ask for, eh? So we just got to wait for it to fill up, and then we'll head out to camp to Tractor Beach. So obviously they used to have this paid one, but it don't work, so they've transferred it over to this free tap here now. And we've got bins in that, which I've got to dispose of some rubbish while we're here. That was a good reminder, because I would have forgotten. What are we doing?
Going for a swim at the Granites.
No.
No.
Wrong.
Going for a swim at Smooth Pool.
Correct. So
Going for a snorkel at Smooth Pool.
Yeah.
So good, the snorkeling here.
Yeah. So we've got a beautiful day.
And there's so many people here, it's packed.
Oh yeah, it's flat out.
Yeah, the car park's
I
full.
think we're the only ones here.
We are the only ones here.
Anyway, we're going to make the most of it. We're going to get organised, head down. So we were here before, so we're not going to film much or anything. We'll just try and get a bit more footage underwater, I suppose. But we're just filling a bit of time before Christmas, so we're sort of heading back east. And yeah, we just come back to Tractor Beach just to swim back here in the Granites again. So look at her. You think I'm waffling, which I probably am. Hey, that's what happens, isn't it, dear? That's what happens. You carry like that, you get caught. Like this morning, will it be? All right, let's get into it.
Is amazing. What do you reckon, Blisso? I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, it's really, really good, especially on a warm day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much more better.
Yeah.
Way easier to get in, stay in for a while, have a little snorkel.
So where are we going now?
I was just heading out to Point Westall for a quick look, because last time I come through we had the van on, so we didn't come in here. I'm just going to have a quick look and heading back to camp. So I'm thinking it's warm enough. I might nearly duck into the Granites for another quick dinghy.
We got to negotiate those stairs if we go to the Granites, but
Correct.
It's definitely worth it.
ourselves here. Have a look at that. Geez, he's very cut under here. I would be a bit skeptical about getting close to the edge here. But look at that. This looks like a good sun spot for the seals. Don't see any though, but it'd be a good spot for them. Didn't old mate say they hunt for 3 days and rest for 3 days or something like that? Or?
Yep.
So they might be. They might.
3 full days.
Yeah.
And then they are on the land for 3 days.
Yeah. So they're probably out hunting at the moment. Probably be a reason why there's none out.
Oh, look at that rock pool.
Yeah. This is lovely. Point Westall we're at. So yeah, very not recommended for caravans. It's fairly rough going, very slow going, nothing too hard, just very rough. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you come and have a look. It's on the Westall Loop. So yeah, definitely worth a look. Be a good fishing spot probably. Anyway, no fishing for me, I'd rather go swimming.
Exactly. Me too.
Alright. Now this would be a good fishing spot. Drive down here, park you up down here, get out in the rocks here nice and calm. Fish, swim probably. Happy days.
Oh. So this is Westall Point. This 4-wheel drive down here when I thought it wasn't a good idea, but anyway, he's down. And check this water. Can't wait to get in there. Little super cool spot all by ourselves. See what it's like when I get in. So wow, how good is Point Westall? Drove down, Bliss drove all the way down. She was a bit hairy getting back up, but anyway, big dog got her there. all proud of himself when he got the rig down there. I said, it's done me no favours. I walked down here and I've got to walk back up to film you. So I don't see what I'm getting out of this. What did it feel like coming back up, Lisso?
Felt very steep compared to what it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was easy, sort of. It was very, had plenty of traction to pick your line, but you had to keep on, couldn't stop. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. But once you get on it, you're just looking straight at the sky and you can't see where you want to go, so you just got to go with it. But yeah, it was good fun.
The snorkeling was really fun. There was some big fish in there, wasn't there?
There was.
And I think a red sea dragon, but I'm going to have to Google that because it might have just been a red...
Leafy sea dragon.
Leafy sea dragon, but it could have just been a red leaf. So I'd have to Google that and check. But anyway, it was so fun, and we're the only ones here. There's not been one other person here the whole time we've been here. So
yeah, it's great. It's a good swimming spot.
Yeah, real good.
It's pretty cold.
Yep.
So it's per usual, but I'm getting used to it.
He is.
I'm swimming more and more all the time.
Yep.
Well, Vic had a about it, so it's all right. But now I'm starting to really enjoy it. I'm getting really good at my snorkeling. So
yeah, you are.
The more I do it, the more I enjoy it. So yeah, it's good fun. Even if it is cold, better off just going straight in and dealing with it when you're in there instead of mucking around for an hour.
Yep. And we found it's a heap of rock shelves and reeds and stuff like that. Well, you'll see from underwater footage, but we found a heap of lures.
Yeah, we did.
So
yeah, and it's a really protected little area that too. So
yeah.
It's almost glass like there. It's a little bit of breeze with that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Whole place all to ourselves. Anyway,
yeah, it's actually nearly a proper summer day. It's warm. It's about 30 degrees. There's barely any breeze. Just a little tickle to keep it cool. And the sun's out. Like, it's probably one of the best days we've had yet.
Yeah, we've made the most of it. We've swam for about 4 hours, I think.
Yeah, and we're probably going to have another one maybe.
Yep.
Depends. What time is it? 2 o'clock.
Yeah, 2:15.
Maybe.
All right. Well, we'll head back to camp and we'll check ya when we get back there. Well, dear, that was Tractor Beach.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. Second time there, we really enjoyed it. We had better weather this time.
Yep.
We had a couple of nice warm days, swimming and that, so it was really good. Yeah, enjoyed it.
So it's really close to all the places that we wanted to go and spend a really good couple of hours swimming. The granites and smooth pool, and then we also did that 4-wheel drive track down and found that awesome spot all to ourselves. But we were able to swim at Tractor Beach.
Yeah, we found a deeper spot just down beach a little. So if you go there, camp inside 11, and you walk out the beach, turn right, go down about 100 metres to the clear spot. That's quite deep there. It's where they launch the boats and everything.
So there were some bees there. They were really bad when we set up because they're attracted to the water, but we just set up a water bath away from the caravan, and that seemed to do the trick. And then we had a incident where my shoe got stolen.
Yeah, both a couple of nights there. I think it was 2 nights out of the 3. Fox was coming. I was just hanging around the back of the van, just looking for food, I guess. But he wasn't real frightened, so I think he tried to pinch Vic's shoe. The first night he stole me a water bath that I had for the bees. I thought Bliss threw it out, but the fox, I don't know whether he tipped it over and then nicked off with me bucket, but we found the bucket with empty of water over in the bushes, and then this morning he's nicked off with me water shoe, but we found it too. It's just a bit chewed. Yeah, so anyway, he left it behind. He just wanted to play with it. Yeah. But anyway, so we're heading into Elliston now. We got a bit low on power yesterday, so tone today is going to be crappy and windy, so we're probably just going to pull in the caravan park there for the night. We're going to do some washing anyway, so not any show. So that's where we're at the moment. Yep. We're hoping to get some squidding in here, so we'll have to see. Alright, we will catch you when we've made a decision about where we're going to stay tonight. So here we are, guys. We pulled up at the Elliston Caravan Park. Just to do those few jobs we were talking about, getting the washing and all that done. This is what we're looking at. Beautiful green grass here. That's welcome. It's outside here, under the trees. We're sort of in the middle of everything. So the swimming pool, jumping pillow and all that's down the back over here in that section. Reception's just over here. toilet block laundry, and that's your dump section there. There's a camp kitchen here somewhere. I was just looking at it over here. It's behind this little cream building, that shed there. That is a camp kitchen. It's got a bit of everything in it. It's even got an air fryer. There you go. So how good's that? So we're here. We decided to stay for 2 nights. We want to get all our jobs done, the survey. Hopefully duck over and do some fishing for squid this afternoon. If the weather doesn't allow, so matter, because we'll be able to do that tomorrow. And we can just top up a few things and just have a bit of R&R, and then we'll move on. But yeah, if you're coming through and you're looking for a quiet little caravan park for a night, keep this one in mind. It's just directly across the road from the jetty, so you walk just over here, directly over that way, come out the main entrance and go across the road, you'll come to the main jetty there. So that's why we chose this one, it's nice and close, so that's why I don't have to drive over there all the time. Righto, I'm going to have a coffee and sit down and do a bit of R&R. Alright, we're here. So I've got my coffee with me, threw the gear in the bucket. We're going to head out there to the very end because there's a bit of shelter and the seats there, so I'm going to go out there and see how we go. There'll be a couple 100-metre walk out there, I suppose. But anyway, it's looking pretty good. Tide's fairly well up, so that's a good sign. So we'll get right out there amongst it, and yeah, fingers crossed we'll get something. Well, the lines are in. So hopefully those little orange dots down here disappear and we'll be on to something. So fingers crossed. Just going to check it was doing a bit of this. No good. Must be just the wave. Is it? The seaweed.
Morning guys. Blisso went without me this morning. Was not interested in getting out of bed at a sparrow. So he went down to the jetty without me. So I finally woke up and had my coffee and now I'm walking down. He hasn't come back, so that could either be really good or really bad. Anyway, he's having a crack at some squid fishing down here on the jetty, so let's catch up with him and see how he's been going. I reckon he would have rang me if he caught one. Well, I made it to the jetty. I said to Bliss, should I wear my swimmers? Can I have a swim down here? And he went, yeah, you could. I'm glad I didn't. Weeds might be good for squidding, but not much good for swimming. Anyway, it's probably not the day for a swim. It's a bit cold and windy. I'd still get in if it was beautiful, but it's not beautiful. Alright, I just got to walk to the end of the jetty and we'll see how he's tracking.
Well, look who got lonely and joined me. Hey, she had a chance to have some peace? No, here she is. FOMO, see, she couldn't help herself. Hey?
I didn't want him to catch a squid without me.
Yeah, so anyway, the wind's picked up a bit, but it's alright in these shelters here.
Yep.
I had to go back to the truck and get the stoppers because the floats are doing nothing. I forgot them. So anyway, it's a long walk there and back. Don't worry about that, isn't it?
It's a long walk from the caravan park to here.
Yeah. Anyway. So anyway, hopefully we do something. Just one will do.
Yeah.
I'm not greedy. I just want one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see how we go.
Yep.
Well, so far no good. been here for 2 hours now, not even a nibble. So I just changed the depth of the bait to, well actually, oh no, it was hiding. Yeah, so I changed the depth of the bait, get it down a bit deeper to see if that makes any difference. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we might get onto something soon. I'm going to have a red hot crack. I'll stay here for another couple of hours, I'd say. But yeah, at the moment, nah, it's just nice and relaxing sitting here, enjoying all this view. All right, I'll keep at it. Might be on me. Float went deep there for a sec, so I'll just check it out. Yes. Have a look at this. Let him do his thing. Look at him. Hey, finally, the effort's paid off. I better get some water to jam him in. So that's number one. So the depth's made a difference. You beauty. Yes! Finally.
Did he? Spewing. We had a second one.
Yeah, second one. Okay. I think I'm on for number 3. Happy, I did have him. He got off. Okay, he was a good size too. He was going to be a big one, but he's let it go or pulled off. I don't know, but anyway, that's proof I did have him. That was a successful mission. I spent probably 5 hours. I hooked 6, got 3 in the bucket. And in the meantime, one of my thongs, my Crocs, abandoned ship on a dry land. Wind blowed off the thing, and I didn't realise it was too far away. Just on a search and rescue mission to try and find it. And then I'll clean these squid up, which was back there. I didn't want to carry them all the way down here, but I didn't have to. And yeah, getting ready to cook up. Happy days. First time catching squid, got 3. Very happy little man. All at Elliston off the jetty. Good work. There they are. 3 catch of the day for me. All for us, me and the wife. I'm excited. And the search and rescue mission was a success. I found it just down the beach here. I nearly walked straight past because the tide was up higher than I expected when I come across. So anyway, I'm going to get these sorted out, back to camp, have a nice hot coffee, and it will be Vic's turn to sort these buggers out. Happy days!
Okay, so good news is I didn't have to clean the calamari. I was worried because every time I've caught something I've said to Blisso, I'm the hunter-gatherer, you've got to clean it. So I was cracking my dacks that he was going to make me clean that squid. But anyway, he's come back with it all clean and he got 3. So now I've got to work out how to cook it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just try it. I've got some flour and some lemon pepper and some actual pepper, salt and pepper, kind of like a salt and pepper squid kind of thing. So I'm just going to dip it in milk and then dip it in this flour mix that's got all the seasoning in it, and then shallow fry it. So that's going to be my first go. So squid 1, kind of like a salt and pepper squid. We'll see how I go. Righto, here's squiddy tube number 1. I'm just going to cut that up into like rings. This is what's calamari. So I'm going to try and cut this sucker up into rings, and then we'll move on. I've got squid number 1 soaking in milk here, and I've got the salt and pepper crumb underneath it, or salt and pepper in flour. So I'm going to just shallow it. So here's squiddy number 2, all chopped up. Blisso's having a beer in not
with squid number 3.
Yep, so that I can use half that beer to make some beer butter. So squiddy number 2 is going to be beer buttered. So I'm going to prep him up. I'm going to get it all prepped up, and then I'm just going to cook it all at once. So I'm going to use rice flour for the beer batter, because I've heard a rumour that it's a finer batter and it makes it a bit crispier. So anyway, we'll see. Right, I'm ready to start cooking. So I've got squid number 1 cut up soaking in milk. Going to be shallow fried first in a bit of flour with some seasoning in it. Squiddy number 2 sitting in flour here, waiting to get tossed with some beer butter. And squiddy number 3 soaking in an egg wash, ready to put in some crumb and deep fried. Whew, that sounds stressful. All right, let's heat some oil up and have a crack at this squid. So here's my first lot. This is my attempt at salt and pepper. I've had them in for a couple of minutes and then I've flipped them over. So now I'm just going to get them out. I think I'm going to call it. So I'm not sure you're supposed to cook them for very long. I'm just going to put it on some paper towel to drain and get on to the next lot. Maybe you're supposed to be a bit more gentle than that, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to toss those on there. I'm not going to wash this fry pan in between. I feel like that's a waste. But I am going to add some more oil, because the next one I'm going to do a crumbed. So I want there to be a bit more oil so I can actually like fry them, if that makes sense. Might as well tip it all in, because I don't really want to cart it around. And I need a fair bit for butter, I suppose. Alright, so I just got to let that heat up, and I'll attempt some crumb. So this is my attempt at crumbing. Hopefully the oil was hot enough. Anyway, it doesn't look awesome. It doesn't look terrible either. Yeah, so that's my go at crumbing. I just had the squid in an egg wash, and then I dipped it in crumb. I would have liked panko crumbs or something like that, but we're in a little tiny place and they only have a little tiny supermarket, and they didn't have anything like that, so had to take what I could get. Looking pretty good. Alright, all but done. We'll get those out and get on to butter. Okay, here's my attempt at crumbing. So I just got some flour, and this is my beer butter I made. Not sold on the beer butter, it feels funny. But anyway, see how we go. Got the oil nice and hot. The rice flour feels weird, like grainy. It seems to be working alright. Smells beery.
Looks good.
Alright, that's me beer butter. I keep doing that, I'm going to burn my finger. Alright, I'm going to leave those fry off for a while, and then it's on, the big test. See which one the big dog likes the best. Right, here we go. My attempt at salt and pepper, my very bad attempt at butter. I'll just buy butter mix next time, too hard. And crumb. Looks pretty crumbed to me. And we've got our best tableware out, just got a bit of tartare sauce there. So, let's go, big dog. Let's have a crack. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Just like I bought one?
Not bad.
Yeah?
Not bad. What's this one?
Crumb. No, batter. Beer batter.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It looks the best too. It was the easiest too, actually, and less messy.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Despite it looks, it's pretty good.
Spot, it looks rude. Is that what you say about me?
Not at all.
Thank you, I'm glad. And crummies.
They're all good.
Yeah.
This one's salt and pepper I like the best.
Yep.
Number 2.
Okay.
And number 3.
Yep.
But they're all good.
Interesting, because this one here, which is a salt and pepper, all I did was make a flour mix with plain flour, some lemon pepper, a heap of cracked black pepper, and then I made that into like a rub. I soaked the calamari in milk because I didn't have any buttermilk. Soaked it in milk, dipped it in the flour, and just shallow fried it like in a tiny bit of oil. So it was actually the easiest to make. Annoying.
It's good.
Yeah. Do it like that next time.
Yeah, that's the go.
All right, I need some, so
Yeah, before they get too cold.
good on you, Blisso.
That's a lot of
Got us a
calamari.
feed.
That's a lot.
Yep.
I didn't expect that much.
Yeah, it is.
Like I didn't get another one.
Yeah. Yeah, I run out of ideas too, so we would have been buggered.
No good. Alright.
All right, we'll get into it. Well, Dale, that's goodbye to Elliston. What did you reckon? He's monging a chicken dim sim,
Oh, well.
a servo dim sim. He loves them.
Especially the chicken one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good there, yeah. Yeah, got some squid first time.
Can you remember how much it cost tonight?
37 a night.
Yep.
At the Elliston Caravan Park. That's the first one. Oh, it's directly pretty much across the road from the jetty there.
Yep.
The first one you come down, you come into Ellison from the west.
So I walked down to the jetty, that's how close it is. I walked down to Bliss yesterday when he was getting us some squid off the jetty.
Yeah. Had a good run. Like I was there 5 hours. I brought home 3, but I dropped 3. So, you know, it was good.
Yeah. Not bad for our first go.
Exactly. I was expecting, as normal, to get nothing.
Yeah.
But we got a feed, and 3 is enough.
Yeah.
Probably a bit much. I reckon 2 for 2 people was plenty.
2 big ones, yeah.
Yeah, 2 good sized ones. So, yeah, so it was good. I was really happy with that. Once I got the first one, I was excited. It was 2 hours before I got it. But I changed a few things on the depth of the bait and that's when it all began. Yeah,
So we've done something now we don't usually do. Where are we going today, Blisso?
Shringa.
Yeah.
We're going back to Shringa for 2 nights.
So the weather here is supposed to get pretty drastic. They're talking about rain like up to 30 mil and some pretty good winds, and it's going to be cold. So we've done something we don't normally do, which is book ahead. So we've booked 2 nights at Shringa, and then we're going to Port Lincoln, and we're going into the caravan park in town in Port Lincoln, because we've got to do some Christmas shopping, don't we, big dog?
Yeah, we're going to do some
Wifey
Christmas.
needs a present.
Yep, she does. So we're going to do that. We'll ride the bad weather out there. I'd rather be there than somebody stuck out in the middle of whoop whoop. Might be stuck for an extra few days. So it'll give us a chance to do all those things while the weather's a bit crappy. So
Yeah. So it was nice and cool yesterday. Actually, the first day we were here, it was a really lovely cool day. So you got all the wheels changed, didn't you?
yeah, I done the rotation finally. I borrowed a jack off the owner of the caravan park,
Yeah.
which was great. Thank you very much, Tim. Appreciate it. So yeah, another happy day. So got that done. Got some squid. Had an R&R.
Caught up on all our washing.
Got the washing done. We had more washing than we thought.
Yeah.
And got the batteries back up to 100%. So
Yeah.
pretty good in my books anyway. All the jobs ticked off.
Yeah. So we'll head to Shringa now, and we'll bush camp for a couple of days, and then it'll be into Port Lincoln to ride out the bad weather with some power and service and stuff for the next 3 days after that. And then after those 3 days it should start to warm up again, but we just wanted to be somewhere where we could have power and stuff if it rains 30 or 40 mil. We want to make sure we've got battery power.
Yeah, because we're going to be...
Wifey wants the internet.
If it's going to be carrying on rain, we're going to be inside. So we're going to be inside, we want net, TV, you know, just things like that. I can do some editing, get some videos uploaded, things like that. So it won't be too bad. It'll just be not much to do outside. Yeah.
Alright, well we'll motor on. We'll check you when we get to Shringa. Big Dog's got a bag of dim sims there he's got to get into. Breakfast at Champions, Blissa.
Yeah, as healthy as it comes, especially this time of the morning.
It is 10:30, so it's morning tea, not brekkie.
Yeah.
But alright, well we'll check you out at Shringa.